Well, this is just joyous. The perfect backdrop as both sides look to clear the first hurdle. Supporters here in terrific numbers. So will they be going back happy at the end of 90 minutes? Well, the stage is set for a stirring showdown here. The supporters in great voice, and there's a real sense of anticipation in the air. Game on. Well, if you did just miss it, we are up and running already. He's had a shot! Marvellous goal!
Listen, the big names earn their reputations for precisely the reason we've just seen. They have a habit of making their presence felt, and here we are, early stages. He struck one, and he looks hungry for more.
Oh, one moment you're in possession, the next you're picking the ball out of your own net. That one will sting.
Well, let that be a lesson to them, Peter. They have to stay focused at all times. Any lapse in concentration, voila.
Portugal are already chasing the game. They didn't envisage that. It's not an especially good pass, that. Bruno Fernandes. And no, that is pretty much the end of that. Casemiro. He's in a great position. Gets the shot away! It's off target and by quite a way.
I think that's just more proof that this team is very comfortable playing on the break. They're really swift.
It's a threatening, and he shoots! He scores! They have heard the starter's pistol and come racing out of the blocks. No space, no problem. You just cannot stop him.
Well, he had to deal with an awful lot of unwanted attention, but his tenacity won the day.
Things starting to look very comfortable.
This is wonderful front-footed football. The manager will be absolutely thrilled to see his team.
Great chance! Relentless! Just relentless! They are really purring here, and they have extended their lead in the blink of an eye.
Yeah, and he did well not to stray offside there as well, Peter. He just seemed to instinctively know when the ball was going to be delivered, and he got it right.
Brazil find a position of real strength now.
And things are much healthier in their favour. Mind you, you would have thought that when the last one went in.
Kaká! And the ball's come loose here. And he's heaved it away. This looks promising. Decent chance! It's in! That is how you do it! A goal to launch his new life, his new chapter! That is glorious, as if he picked it up and put it there himself.
And you can see he meant every bit of that, Peter. He had his head up as he went to hit it. He knew his landscape.
Things looking so easy, almost too easy here.
Well, their manager seems to have them always thinking about the next goal. When's the next goal coming? They're such an entertaining watch.
Well, that's been cut out, well played. It looked as though that might lead to something quite promising, but it turned out that that was not the case. Joelinton. Can he finish? Oh, there was plenty on that.
Brazil certainly looks sharp there. They're very well drilled in this art of counter-attacking.
Oh no, this does not look good. And he's in on goal, takes a shot! Oh, the ball's run loose here.
He was berating his defence before making the save, and he's at it again now.
Rafael Leao. Now it's Cristiano Ronaldo. He's had it taken off him. Casemiro. Oh, played through for the wide man. Kaká! Not the worst header in the world, but nothing comes of it.
Yeah, I think that miss is going to give him nightmares for a while.
Now the chance, surely! It's loose now and they want to get it back. Look at this, and another try! And yes, it's there! And they're at it again in double quick time.
Well, I think we've reached the point when even damage limitations is no longer an option.
Brazil are having a ball here. Not getting too much time on the ball here, that is good pressing. Skillfully cut out, he is so at ease on the ball. Brazil with the corner, they're first. Kaká with the short one. There's the shot! And the keeper couldn't hold it. He's scored! A quite incredible spell. They are flying.
Absolutely no element of fluke either. Makes this even more worrying in some ways. Well, that's really winded the opposition. You can see their manager screaming on the touchline, telling his team to calm down. But they'll need to do that pretty quickly. It's composure from here.
Big chance! It's in! Pomp, panache and passion. This, a man full of it all.
I can see some heads dropping here now, Peter. I see things getting even worse out there if they're not careful.
And there was his third, and boy, he looks the business, doesn't he just?
He has simply been truly awesome. He really has stamped his authority on this. Well, it's been an absolutely fabulous spell for them, and they're starting to look unstoppable. There could be more on the way.
Can he get it through? And he was quick to react. That'll be a throw. And he welcomes it in. And the shot! They've done it! Again, in a trice, and they are soaring!
It's a mass exodus now. Certain sections of the stadium are leaving in droves, and you can't blame them.
As if 3 weren't enough, this is nigh on utopian.
Well, they're very much the better team at the moment, Peter, and no doubt will be looking to cause even more damage here.
Now it's Bruno Fernandes. Decent progress down the left. Kaká. And he cuts out the supply. Rafael Leao. And they're not going to make any further progress now. Brazil heading towards the half-time break. The wind very much in their sails. Chance for a shot! Oh, he's been caught on it here! And he's gone backward here. Goes for a shot! Cristiano Ronaldo. And it's Kaká. Closing in on... He's having a shot! Sticks it away! A quite incredible spell. They are flying.
Look, all they want to hear right now is the final whistle. They've been humiliated.
Another one. This must be his personal high. Gonzalo Inacio. And it's Bernardo Silva. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. Not the most accurate pass. Ruben Dias. He could be in, shoots! Oh, the ball's come loose here. Pedro Neto. Challenge just a bit on the firm side. Oh, he's going to be pulled back for that one. Casemiro, looking to play him in. Oh, what has happened here? And the shot! And that's past the post.
That's the threat he carries, Peter, running at defences like that. If only he managed to retain his composure.
Oh, they could be caught out here. Shapes to shoot! They've played it short. Rafinha. Rafinha! And there's the end of the first half. Who would have seen this? By any yardstick, it is pretty much ideal for them.
Brazil really are in control here. They've done exactly what they set out to do. There's a genuine flow about their football, and some of the stuff they've played so far has been great on the eye.
Brazil have run riot in the first half, and barring a miraculous comeback, they have done the job already.
E vamos saudar a entrada em campo da nossa equipa.
And we're off again. Mendes gets across to intercept that. Now it's Casemiro. Real chance! Well, he caught that pure, but no end product.
It's certainly a bold attempt, and there's nothing wrong with that. Shame he didn't work the keeper a bit more, though.
Not the most convincing of passes. That's a risky ball, you've got to say. Defending was strong and firm. Rafinha picks it up out wide. And the finish! He has done it! And this is getting ridiculous, borderline crazy.
Well, it's a goal fest, and the fact it's so one-sided now is getting scary.
Com a camisola número 7, Kaká.
Ruben Dias. Now Gonzalo Inacio. Diogo Dalot. Nicely weighted ball. Gonzalo Inacio. And now they can clear their lines. Looking for the run. Casemiro. Casemiro! And he's following up!
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
Nice bit of skill, and he's away. Chance! And that's wide.
He'll be irritated with that, Peter. He really did spring into life as he made his run.
Diogo Costa gets it away. Bruno Fernandes. That's a promising run he's making on the right. Kaká being hounded, manhandled at times.
Oh, look, Peter, this has been a textbook illustration of how not to defend, and finally they've decided to...
And a chance! Against the crossbar! Pedro Neto. The pressing's intense, and it's paid off. Gerson finds himself unceremoniously floored. Shot a goal! is becoming almost too painful to watch. Where to next?
Some of those players look totally lost out there now, Peter, and you can't blame them.
Número 18. Está a acontecer uma substituição.
Brazil choosing to make the first change. Ruben Dias. Now Gonçalo Inácio. That could spell trouble. He's through and all along. And the shot! And it's in! They are getting horribly bullied, and it seems there is plenty more to come.
Well, this is turning into a real hammering now, Peter. They're demoralised.
When the manager called on him, he was only too happy to repay that fate.
That's just as the manager would have seen it, an impact sub. To be expected, Peter. They've gone and stepped it up, something they've been threatening to do and will continue to do by the looks of it.
Ruben Dias. Aimed beyond the defence. It's not an especially good pass, that. But they've got it again. Can he finish? He's got a goal! How many? Just how many? The gulf in class is vast.
It's a mass exodus now. Certain sections of the stadium are leaving in droves, and you can't blame them. Well, it's been an absolutely fabulous spell for them, and they're starting to look unstoppable. There could be more on the way.
It's a promising position. There's the header! It's anyone. Oh, he's been caught. In he goes again! It's a goal! And the headlines continue to get darker and darker.
Look, all they want to hear right now is the final whistle. They've been humiliated.
Aos 77 minutos de jogo, com a camisola número 17.
And things are much healthier in their favour. Mind you, you would have thought that when the last one went in.
He's got away. Neither of these two want to come off second best. Now it's Joe Linton. Oh, look! Tries a shot! Really well taken goal. And the chasm continues to widen. A brutal statement that underpins where these teams are at.
Absolutely no element of fluke either. Makes this even more worrying in some ways.
And that means just one thing: match ball.
And the frightening thing is, Peter, this isn't even a surprise. He thrives in these situations. Well, that's really winded the opposition. You can see their manager screaming on the touchline, telling his team to calm down. But they'll need to do that pretty quickly. It's composure from here.
Joe Linton. Might be danger here. Oh, shooting chance! Goal! And it adds further to a heavily one-sided scoreline. This is getting punishing.
I can see some heads dropping here now, Peter. I see things getting even worse out there if they're not careful.
Clinical, just clinical. What a game this is turning out to be for him.
Well, you had to fancy him, Peter. He seems to be growing in stature with every goal.
Time for a change in personnel.
Well, his stamina was called into question then, but there's absolutely nothing wrong with his heart and the efforts he put in. He was very willing, though, not quite able. Well, their manager seems to have them always thinking about the next goal. When's the next goal coming? They're such an entertaining watch.
And he's had it nicked away. And this is Firmino. Shoots! Oh, taken with style. It hurts, does it not? Oh, how reality hurts.
Well, it's a goal fest, and the fact it's so one-sided now is getting scary. Well, they're very much the better team at the moment, Peter, and no doubt will be looking to cause even more damage here.
And that could set him on his way. He steps in, and that's the end of that. And it's Joe Linton. And this is Firmino. Can he finish? No mistake! And the chasm continues to widen. A brutal statement that underpins where these teams are at.
Marcou para o Brasil.
Some of those players look totally lost out there now, Peter, and you can't blame them.
He's got 4. That is remarkable. Ruben Dias. And it's Bernardo Silva.
Brazil have turned up with a human blockade. This is top defence.
He's on it. Can he get away? Bernardo Silva. The ball is loose and the chase is on. Can he finish? He's put it wide. Vitinha. Yeah, he's fouled him there. Now, the ref's been lenient here. I doubt he'll get too many more chances. Gonzalo Inacio. Not the most convincing of passes. And he's been shifted off it. And he's on his way! Now, can they get him away? Chance, surely! Off the post! And he hits the net! And it is becoming almost too painful to watch. Where to next?
Well, I think we've reached the point when even damage limitations is no longer an option.
How many? Just how many? Gonzalo Inacio. Diogo Dalot. He's shifting through the gears here. And the referee brings it to a close. Well, that was a shimmering, sizzling, scintillating game. The key characters glittered throughout and did what they did when required so to do. There could be only one outcome. Firmino walking off with the spoils, richly deserved. How do you look back on the game then, Jim?
Brazil definitely impressing me here, especially the way that attack clicked. Whether it was link-up play, running in behind, this has just been a great day at the office.
So thank you very much, Jim, for joining me. That brings us to the end of our coverage. So from us both, a very good evening.